Hi, everybody. I'm here with Rico, a beautiful health coach. Wanted to check in, and today we're going to talk about how what truly matters in your life. So, Rico, what is truly matters to in your life?
Well, I think it's becoming well. Everything matters. Everything matters, but I think one of the most important things that we we all need, everybody's always searching for, is clarity. Really becoming clear on whether like who you are, what's your purpose, what are you doing here, and so what should be your priorities in your life. I think that's one of the struggles that we all have, and don't set the proper priorities because we're not really clear on what our life's really about, and what our purpose is, and what's really completely important to us, right? People unfortunately just get caught up into the flow of life and going through the going through the procedures of living without really realizing, am I really living what I should be doing? Am I enjoying my life? Do I have a purpose? Am I making a difference in the world? So it's all about becoming clear uh, on all those aspects of your life.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of people who come to me, or a lot of us know what we don't want, but we don't know what we want. And
Exactly.
that's the foundation of understanding who we are, what our needs are, and also what we want to contribute to other people or to the world in our life. So it's just the foundation part of it, as you're saying. It's yes, we need to kind of go inside that self discovery of understanding who we are and what we want, and then
Yeah.
exploring it and giving it out as our energy expands to everybody else. So yeah, it's beautiful. And I think part of it is to be mentally and physically healthy, to be able to go step by step to the next uh, I guess adventure on your journey.
Yeah. Well, I think like what we talked about in the last episode, uh, in order to be successful in your relationships, that's one of the things that you teach, I know, and also everybody needs to be successful. Want to be successful and have good relationships, and also be successful financially and in business. Well, it takes a lot of good health and energy in order to be successful in those areas. And so, once again, that's what I finally thought discovered was why more people don't take better care of their health is because they're not really clear on what their purpose is and who they are and what's so important to them. But once you become clear on really, how you want to live your life and what kind of relationships you want to have and how you want to make a difference in the world, then you'll realize that you need to be as healthy, as energetic as possible, and take good care of your physical body. So you'll have the energy and the good health to enjoy all those, to live your purpose and to uh, uh, have an enjoyable, productive, long life.
Yeah, exactly. It's part of it to really give yourself that time of self discovery. And it doesn't matter where you are in your life, there's always a room and time that you can cultivate those healthy relationships. And that healthy relationship comes from that relationship that you have to self. And how do you deal with your health issues, or if there is if something that you need to take care of, uh, as simple as going for a walk in the mornings or eating healthy food.
Yeah,
uh, yeah, it's just that commitment, I guess, the commitment that you give to yourself with that relationship that you build with, with yourself. It's a step by step to finding how and where you want to be in this world, in your journey.
yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, as you said, the most important relationship we have is with ourselves. So, and that, unfortunately, I think that's what most people struggle with, really having a good relationship with themselves. And again, that comes back to clarity of really understanding who you are, what you are. If I may, I can give you some ideas of what I've discovered and what many
Sure.
people have I've learned from and spiritual teachers. It's actually not so much the best to ask who am I, but what am I rather, because when you say who am I, then you're again feeling a separation from everything else. When in actuality, we're all just we're all just eternal spiritual beings, and we're all here. We're all one, actually. And it's when we have separation, it's when we struggle in our lives. So actually, you should ask, what am I? And that's what I do. We're all, as you do as well, I know, is that we're all eternal spiritual beings. We're created from the Creator, however you think of that, or God. And so when you become clear on that, that you are an eternal spiritual being, and that you are here with a purpose, and you're here to grow and learn, and also to enjoy this life, then then you have clarity on what should be your priorities. What kind of relationships you want to create. What kind of purposes do you want to have. And so I think again, it comes back to being clear. I always like that saying is, if you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there, right?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
so how can you set priorities if you don't even know where you're going, or what's important, or where you want to go? Then you can't get there, right? I like that.
Yeah, yes. You know what? Same exact thing as when you don't love yourself. How can you love the other person? It's
Yeah,
just it's impossible. Then it's going to be some of those limiting beliefs that comes up. I get calls from people who are in that space of that old the past, and they're kind of in that space of 3, 4, 5, 10 years old, who had they had traumas, anything that happened between the caregivers and themselves. So they unfortunately we get stuck in that space, and it's very hard to forgive ourselves and forgive others because of all those incidents that happen. But there is a way, and there is if you have that commitment to yourself, there is a way, and there is you can do it, and you get to a space of certainty about who you are, and what you want to create in your life with this from today, not from those past experiences that has kind of put you in that space of maybe sadness, anger, not being good enough, all those negative beliefs about yourself that has been in the past.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, exactly what you've been mentioning. Again, it just ties right into what we're talking about, being clear and clarity. So we have to be clear that our life is full of challenges, and challenges are truly are our blessings. So no matter how bad you think something was, there was a reason for it. Everything happens for a reason, and we all have challenges to go through, and and that's good, because if life wasn't challenging, if everything was just fine, it wouldn't be interesting. It wouldn't even be everybody just go to sleep, So
Yes.
no matter what happened to you, it was for a reason, and you can learn from that, and you can move past that. And then, so again, you have to be clear on that, so that way, like you said, you don't get stuck in the past, and move forward, because it's not good to let the past dictate your future. You don't have to let the past dictate your future.
Exactly, exactly. And it's there is ways, there is meditations, there's processes. I mean, there is a lot of steps that if that commitment to the self you have, then yeah, you can get overcome those and come to this space of today and live your life from today. That is a beautiful day. I'm in California, so today is sunny and beautiful and in the 60s. So yes.
Yeah, yeah. Well, again, again, if you just think about it, we all like games, and we like sports and competitions, and all those things are fun. And really, our whole life is that way. It's really, but it's competing against ourselves. But again, in any kind of a game, or an athletic event, you have challenges to overcome. And that's what makes it interesting and exciting, and we really enjoy that. So you have to just look at your life as that way, as your life can be looked at as a sporting event. It's a game. It's just a
It's a
game.
game, exactly.
Get involved. Get involved and enjoy the game and enjoy just like the old saying too. The famous saying is, it's all about the journey, not the destination, right? You got to enjoy the journey and the struggle and the again. It's just like getting involved in a game and working your way through it and come out and see how you win the game.
Yeah, you said it's a game, and it reminded me of, I don't know if you're familiar with Dolores Cannon. She wrote many books, and one of the sayings that she always said, if you look her up on YouTube, she's all over the place, and she did past life regressions, and it was interesting because she said that we are playing this game, and we have to understand that we are here to learn and see what we're going to do from our past lives to this life to kind of uh, new choices that we're going to make. And it's all about those new choices from today. And when you think of it that way, as a game, your journey, then it makes it easier, it makes it fun, and it becomes a learning platform. I mean, at least for me, I look at it that way, and I try to help my clients to look at it in a way that everything that has happened, there is a reason for it, for a learning part of your journey.
Yeah, absolutely. Talking about the game thing, still one of my favorite books of all time. Now I can't quite remember the author, but the name of the book is "You Can Have It All."
You can
Have you
have
heard of
it all.
that book? And
I
what is
have,
that book? And that's
I
what he
have
said.
it. Yes, 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 yes.
Game of
That's
life. And
mhm.
in order to be successful in the game of life, you have to know the rules. Again, you got to get clarity. You have to know what the rules are and how to play the game, and then you can enjoy the game and you can win the game. It, all those kind of analogies and sayings are so wise and so much wisdom in there if we would just apply them.
Beautiful. I love it. Um, s- so I just wanted to say today is the International Women's Day. I want to congratulate everybody who's listening, all the ladies. Also, I am offering a limiting belief quiz that it's going to be linked below. So be happy to, if you fill it out and send it to, it will come directly to me, and I'd be happy to give you 30 minutes complimentary uh, discussion after that. Anything, Rico, that you like to share about your services?
Yeah, well, I do the same thing. If you go to my main website, agelessliving.lifestyle.com, we have an aging assessment there because I think a lot of people do wonder, well, how well am I aging? So we have the solution there. We have an aging assessment. Doesn't take too long, but I think it'll give you some really good insights. And then, same as you, if you don't like the results from your quiz, from your assessment, I offer you a free call as well, and we can discuss whatever health or fitness or premature aging uh, challenges you may be having, and I'll do my best to get you going on the right track.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Rico. Oh, and by the way, I have a master class this afternoon, 4 p.m. Pacific time,
Oh,
7 p.m. Uh, Eastern. It's called Heart to Health. And
oh,
we go deeper about how we're connected to our health through a relationship that we have with ourselves and others. Be happy to see you there. And anything, Rico, you want to add before we leave today?
I think that's a great topic, and I highly recommend all of our listeners, go there because it's all about getting connection into your heart space and how that's everything comes from there. Everything comes from there. Whatever you're going to do in your life. And I think what I meant to say was we're so much in our head all the time, in our intellect and our brain. That's what causes all of our problems. But if you take time, slow down, and get into your heart space and listen to what your heart's telling you, that's where your intuitive, that's where your innate intelligence really is inside your heart. If you listen to your heart, then you'll know what you should be doing.
Exactly. Exactly. Well said, Rico. I love that. Yes. Um, so take a test of Rico's assessment about how to live healthy and where you are, and he'd be happy to give you a 30-minute complimentary discussion about that when you fill it out. And we will see you next week at noon Pacific time, same place. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ellie. That was fun.
Thanks.
All right.